So there's something that we can speak upon and talk about. There's something that I've been working with for a moment, and I can talk about it for a little while. So if you're here, you can talk about it with me. If not, it's fine. Um, I need to speak about a few items of how life is changing. Right now, life is increasing dramatically. It doesn't feel like it's moving anywhere because of how I'm focused. I'm focusing on a very, 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 very specific, tight deal. It's kind of hard to allow it to keep flowing. I'm starting to see a lot of things that are going to increase myself, money, elsewhere, other things, and I'm trying to allow it to transition how I feel. Yeah, I've wrote over 20 books. They will start to be more soft and hardcover. Right now you can read them for free, Kindle, unlimited, Amazon. You can find the, yeah, go on Amazon and you can just kind of check them out all over the place. But I'm talking about a lot of things right now that I'm transitioning and seeing. I see a lot of French, big time. Hey, Dylan. I'm seeing a lot of French, a lot of pressed pieces of how I didn't really know where to go. I'm ready right at the moment to really talk about a lot of details. So I've understood that the moment I start to align with a lot of people, I'm starting to forward press through everyone. I can feel everything that people are wanting to feel and see and kind of align into, and my movements are very balanced. So if you're one way or the other way, it doesn't really make a difference to me. I can do either way, but for me at my core, I'm very one, centered. It's okay. I'm positive, like in this way. My areas of these areas right here, I can feel you. Like I can feel you. Like you can feel that, right? If you can feel that, say something. It's okay. Have you ever played baseball? I have. I have played baseball. I love it. Big time. Enjoy it. To see it, I don't know. To watch it, it's fun. Hot dogs, come on, you gotta enjoy it for real. It's awesome. The money is really amazing, let me tell you. Hardcore, hardcore, hardcore. I love it in a good way. That's awesome. Awesome question. That's awesome. I love that. Whose dad is this and why is he on live? Yep, someone's father, right? Okay, so can you start explaining enlightenment? I don't know what you mean in that detail because everybody's gonna have a different perspective on what it could turn into. The idea of the ultimate extreme altitude of where you can flow into, awesome ways, awesome ways, awesome ways. Where I am, I just found the golden, like the golden. It's There's a piece right here that's pure. That is a chakra. It's an easy thing to understand. This is a chakra right here. The light is extremely light. I don't know how more pure you can see it in that way. It goes to these areas right here. Now above that, even higher, I don't know if I can reach that high. Maybe about right there. If I can see it, maybe right there. That's where my golden sun. That's my golden sun. I've never talked about that in my whole life. That's my golden sun. I started to see that maybe just a few days, maybe 5, 6 days ago. I don't know, something like that. I seen it way before I saw it, like physically, like I know exactly where it's at now. Golden sun, the golden sun. Enlightenment of those areas of understanding and being able to witness what those are in a real way, that's what I have to be like. So enlightenment is the opening of the next phase of where you're going to understand. That's my version of where I can understand enlightenment. Okay? Now the chakras, you gotta unlock your body. You gotta unlock your system to understand where you want to go into thoroughly. Thoroughly means the cleaning of the blood. The blood is red, the red is pure, and you have to be no different. That choice to make is a hard one to understand. It's a hard one to flow with, but you have to go with it. The chakras, Kundalini. Okay, the spine. The moment you unlock the spine, you'll start to understand the flowing of what those things are. That's the biggest part of what my life was before. 6.5 years ago, I started that, and I unlocked the area within my heart on the backside, and it exploded on my entire way. That was about 6.5 years ago. I have to be honest, maybe 7 years ago now, but I think about that time frame, and it took about this long to get to where I am now. So that transition is a big one. I feel like I've been rushing through a lot of these phases very fast. So for me, I don't know, but I know that I received my actual mark on my forehead, and it unlocked it in a golden spiral. I don't know how to talk about it in any other way, but how exactly I saw it from the outside of my body, and it flared all the way through. The moment I found out I was placed was whenever I was in a prayer meditation about 4.5 years ago, and it shook me out of my body into and from, and that's the moment I started to physically be changed in a way that my choices were physically moving me, and the horse was riding, and then now I'm riding my flipped moment. So I don't know how to talk about it in any other way. I'm hoping that I'm talking about it in exactly the ways that it needs to be done. It seems like it's okay. It seems like it's like this. I'm hoping that it's going to be aligning with some of you right now, because it feels like it will be. Right now, the enlightenment, the chakras, that's kind of where I'm at. I can see my golden sun very exactly. So, talk to me. How do you understand the ideas of what that means for you, and how you've talked about it? I've never talked about that before in my whole life. So this is stuff that took this long for me to go through. It's a big thing. My golden sun, I was walking through the outlet mall, and I met some guys that hit me in a certain way. I was in a store called Brooks Brothers. Love the store. I'm in a very professional moment now. So I'm going into a very high classified, high detail, not so CIA at all, but very executive feeling now in a professional environment. So the stores that I go into, the people that I see are of that type of a place now at the moment, and it just began in those areas. So it starts to feel real. Oh yeah, thank you. Thank you. I can feel you doing that. I appreciate that. That detail is very helpful to me. Whenever I was talking to that gentleman, it helped me unlock a few details of some things that really took me into consistent moments. Whenever I'm around people, I can take their energy in a way that They don't know, and I don't know, but it just happens. It's like the attraction of what I need just immediately starts to transfer in those ways, and I absorb it very fast. And I can see it, and I can unlock it. I feel like whenever I'm around a lot of successful people that where I need to jump into, I don't know where I feel like I need, I just know it's happening in a very systematic spot. And the more I do this and the more I'm starting to flow in these areas, I'm starting to understand the... Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Awesome, 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 awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you for that. I needed to be able to talk about a lot of the stuff that I need to speak about. So the questions that you ask are helping me speak about these details. And this extremely important vibration right now is so good, so helpful. I appreciate, thank you. Okay. So also understanding how the chakra system works, I hope that is coming into play in how I'm talking right now. The spine unlocking for me, that's where it began, okay? That detail alone was a very, 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 very hybrid, very, very hybrid, yet a lot. It seems like it's that way big time whenever it starts to unlock in that way. It seems to be more hybrided within what we are. I don't know how to explain it in that detail right now, but it seems like you're right here. Yeah, dude. Like, you're right there, bro. That's awesome, awesome, awesome to me. Do that a lot to other people and you'll start to feel it in another way. If you can do that, focus in my eyes. And within your mind, focus on the colors that start to systematically, you see it. You can see it in those ways. It's very helpful. Very, very, very helpful. There you go. Do it and I can see you come through. It's an awesome way. It shows up in a little bit of a weird haze to me sometimes, and then I can see it even before you start to come through. It's good. That's good. Do that more with other people. It'll be very helpful. Okay? Okay, yeah, the awakening of this, I hope that, I'm good. AJ, I hope that helped a lot with what you were asking. You asking that question helped me be able to speak about those things. So you need to like ask more questions for you, but don't do it just for you. Understand these are helpful to me to talk about. I absorb information, but listen, you're amazing. Listen on how you want to talk. It's awesome in that way because it helps everybody else speak. We attract these things into our life. So I'm hoping that I'm attracting these questions so I can talk about them into my life and to other people's life. It's a win-win for everyone. That's why I'm going into professional business, because my speaking and my talking and the questions and the things that I'm reacting to is different. I'm starting to see it very differently. It's awesome, dude. It's awesome, awesome, awesome. Man, that was cool. Coffee, big time coffee. I love coffee, 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 coffee. This helped my heart increase as my heart opened. It helped me vibrationally increase the flow of my life on what I could gain and hold into my system to be able to heal in a higher place. Caffeine really flooded my blood to flow into my heart and really pound and press into my higher areas to be able to heal a lot of the organs and the areas of my brain. So I'm telling you some very detailed ways that I've been able to heal my system. And my skin, it feels like my face is starting to flood in from a lot of the areas of my lower, I would say, I don't know my throat, but this area right here. And I'm starting to feel it flood into my face. and this heals. This is a hard one to heal for me. This area right here is still like weird a lot. If you look back and see a lot of pharaohs, you can see their noses and their areas right here, or these areas right here, they started to kind of degrade and kind of become something junky as they started to decay. But I'm starting to understand that the more you open your system, the more you open and flood your body with whatever the heck is coming into your system, pure life, pure God, however you want to understand what that is, it's very vital to feel the blockages in your body. Right here, I need to keep my chin up. The more I'm opening this area, it does the flow in these areas. Meridian lines, you can start to feel them flow into your areas. For me, this is a big one. I'm starting to unlock a little bit more. I need it big time. Hope is a big one for me. I need to have more hope in my life. So as I'm understanding, I can talk. I'm feeling less of the suppression, being able to speak. The more I talk, the more I speak, the more I have hope. Do you understand how those things start to align together? My heart, the more I started to open, the more I wanted to have more of the choices that have more of the loving systems in my life. It made me feel good, made me understand myself a lot more. And then as I started to heal this higher spot, I really wanted to kick a lot of the crap out of my life a lot faster. But I really wanted to talk. I really wanted to speak. And the more I spoke, it gave me more hope. And this area of my chin, it helped me keep my chin up. So those areas, I'm hoping that really understands where we're going. These unlocking of different things really systematically changes the choices of what makes sense. A lot of sayings came from a lot of the things that we used to do. I start to feel good the more I talk. And the more I talk, the more I appreciate, and the more I love, and I start to understand the art of life. It's good. Okay, I can start doing that. And that feedback helps me understand the things that need to be done. Like, AJ, thank you for telling me that. I can start doing some videos like I used to, regularly again. I can do that. My camera's been kind of obsolete for a moment, so that's something that I can increase on my end. It's already starting to already happen. I had to get some things aligned a little bit more systematically of my heart, my throat, the speaking areas of what I needed to do. Doing all those videos before, I needed to press those out immediately, the moment my system started to hatch and awaken. So all of those videos that you saw before were really me pushing a lot of that stuff immediately out. So now I'm more of a consciously like, okay, what needs to happen now? And that feedback, that area, that moment you felt to say that, do it a lot, do it more, do it a lot more in your life. With me, that was helpful as heck. I needed to hear that. I'll start doing more of those videos like I used to. Thank you for telling me that. Awesome, dude. Thank you. I can start to talk about this stuff now because I'm starting to understand me more, and it's awesome to do. Dude, this life is hard, man. I'm not gonna lie. This life sucks. But it doesn't have to always be crappy. It sucks to feel pain, and it hurts. But through the thresholds, we thrive, man. We thrive, bro. We thrive hardcore in the areas that we can really open ourselves to love. And that awakeness is ecstasy beyond what we can do. That is amazing to me and what we can flow out to be, dude. Awesome stuff. I want to talk about a lot of how I feel because I'm in my throat. I'm in my throat. I gotta talk. I did a lot of speaking before, but not for the things that are, I'm not the way I used to be. I emotionally am awakened to a lot of emotions, and it just makes me feel and just, I feel like I can thrive a lot talking like this. And man, does it feel amazing to me in my heart to be able to do so in the ways that it is. Like, the more I'm opening, the way I feel almost is ecstasy in the how I talk. I want to be able to do this almost, wow, do that. Okay. So I feel like that was awesome. I appreciate you talking and listening and learning and doing these things. It made me feel like so good to be able to be here right now. Have an amazing day. Enjoy the things that you see. Love the life that you know. Let's do this a lot.